I did it. I bought myself an ergonomic mouse by Logitech, which I was really annoyed to buy because just a few months ago, I bought this one. And it's great. I loved it. I love that I can switch between 3 different computers, which I have 3 computers. I have a desktop, my personal laptop right over there, and then I have my work laptop right here. So being able to switch between several computers was such an important thing for me. But now, I spend so much time at the computer that my hand will hurt and I will get wrist pain and arm pain. And it started to get so bad that I would also get, what's it called? I would get shoulder pain as well. That would go all the way up to my neck. And I'll be using this for 7 hours, 8 hours a day. And then sometimes I also use it for a couple hours after my 9 to 5. I basically do graphic design and I do like a lot of computer stuff all the time. I know how to code as well. So, I just went on YouTube and I thought I need to do something. And, I know my stretches. I know you could do this stretch and this stretch. I know I learned some really good knot loosening techniques. But just the idea of being able to work with my hand this way rather than this way just sounds so relieving. And I hadn't even thought about this myself. Like, I had thought about it in my own time. Like, why? I don't understand why we use our mouses like this. Like, it just doesn't seem natural. So the idea is for you to use the mouse this way. And I've heard it takes a little bit of adjusting too, but I guess I'm about to find out. And again, I'm pretty upset that I can't use this because this was also a really pricey mouse. It cost me like $70. And this one also cost me like $70. But I'm going to see if I sell this one. If anybody's looking for one of these mouses, if you don't spend as much time at the computer, but you have several computers, which I feel like I don't know a lot of people who have this kind of issues, who are as big of tech nerds as I am. But, I'll probably put it up for sale somewhere. But yeah, so I'm going to try this out. I never in my life thought that I would spend so much money on my computer equipment. But it just felt like an important investment, especially because I spent so much time working on stuff that I don't want to injure my hand or have to get to a point where I need surgery. So I feel like if this might help prevent that, then it's going to be worth it. So, all right, unboxing time. So I ordered it yesterday and it got here this morning before I started work. And I already did a couple of things on my computer because I was also eating. So I love boxes. I think one of my secret, I don't know, something that I really love are boxes and just like box design. Like, look how cool this is. Like, who out there was like, let's make packaging a thing? I love packaging. Okay, so it has a manual or the warranty, looks like. I like the packaging a lot. Just to start off, the packaging is awesome. Oh, I love it. Okay, that just went from like 0 to 1000% awesome. Like, look at how cool this is. You open the box up and the instructions are in there. Like, usually, it's like an extra paper. I respect this. I respect this design choice very, very much. Okay, here we go. So, I might still return this. I think I have a regret of not keeping the box for this one because I'm like, I can return it now that, So my initial reaction right now is that I thought it was going to be bigger. I'm going to probably return this too. I feel so dumb because I'm like, wow, like I really bought this mouse pad thinking it was going to help. And it's possible that the mouse pad didn't work. This one, I didn't realize this initially, but this one also has the option to connect to 3 computers. I like that a lot. Let's see. Okay. I like this. Very cool design choice. You just push this in. That's cool. All right. So again, I might still return this. Love the packaging. Packaging is definitely a solid 9.8. Why not a 10? I don't know, just because I want to be a tough critic. All right, so I was actually working with my Wacom yesterday, which is my drawing tablet, and it just relieved a lot of the pain. I knew I was going to be at the computer for a long time, so all right, I'm gonna plug this in and pop this on. Super easy, literally 2 seconds. I'm so sad about retiring this one, but obviously I'm not going to retire it. I have this mouse and this one here. It's possible that the smaller mouse, I don't know, but all of them are Logitech. My keyboard is a Bluetooth Logitech keyboard. So I really trust this brand. It's super easy. I didn't even have to read the instructions. I saw somebody while I was on YouTube looking at reviews for this. I was like, I literally don't even have to look at oh my god, instantly my muscle felt it, like right away. So weird. Wow. I heard a lot of people talking about that it takes them a while to get used to some of the feature, to get used to the angle, but to be honest, I feel like I'm already used to it. Again, I'm at the computer for hours, and I have been thinking about this for a while, that like this is just not sustainable, you know. This is interesting. I'll show you guys. So I had to respond to something. So here we are. Do you see the bones working there? Okay. Now, it's not, maybe it is. Okay, yeah, so it's still pretty, I don't know, but I can tell you that as soon as I did this, I picked this up, I felt a relief here, right here. I felt relief here. So I guess I'm gonna need to give this a go for a couple of days. I don't have a lot more to say besides, so far it feels nice, but I don't want to call it too soon, because I feel like this should be longer, possibly. I kind of wish my hand had more of a pencil type grip, but I feel like no matter what, you know, the repetitive motion is always going to be exhausting to the body, regardless of what the motion is. So, you know, that's also something that I should probably keep in mind, that if I'm at the computer for many, many hours, then it might not be a bad idea to potentially switch between the different tools that I have, you know. This might not be a terrible idea necessarily. I'm going to just keep working with this one for the next couple minutes. I'm going to make sure I keep my box here in case I decide that this is not going to work, and that I should probably buy something else or something. But the packaging is great. The packaging gets a 10. The mouse right now, it's undecided, but I love the packaging so much. Like, this, using the packaging to print, such a wonderful idea. Amazing. So amazing. I just want to like shout out whoever designed this and just tell them that they are very intelligent for coming up with this beautiful design here. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I will do a video at the end of the day, just kind of, you know, bringing it back and talking about how I feel. But it might be hard to tell after one single day of use. All right, so it's been a couple months since I originally started this video on the Logitech Ergonomic mouse. Just really quickly, final reviews. It's been a couple months that I've been using it, and it has helped my arm pain, so thankfully arm's doing better, but I still experience some discomfort. However, I think that could just be attributed to 10 years of computer work compared to when I bought this, because I bought this out of like just pure distress from pain. Like, my pain was in my neck, my shoulder, my arm, and then my elbow, and then going into here, and then even in my hand. So it was like all over the place. I still maintain 9.8 on this mouse because it definitely has helped me. I found the packaging for my triathlon mouse that cost me probably the same, like 60 something dollars plus tax. And even just having this in my hand like this, like I'm about to use this, is just no. You know, it's a great mouse. One thing that I would say is that these three buttons are what helps you change between computers. The Lift Ergonomic mouse has those at the bottom. So personally, I like them better here in the thumb reach, because if I'm working, I don't want to have to do this, or it's kind of frustrating to do this and switch between computers, you know, especially if like all you're doing is clicking to view an email and then you're going back to your working computer, you know, which is kind of like my workflow sometimes. Having to flip this is kind of annoying. It was really great when I just kind of had to do this. I didn't have to do like flip the mouse over or anything. They instead have these two buttons that will switch back and forth between screens. So you'll go back and forth, previous and after if you need to go after. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't do a lot of internet browsing. A lot of my work is, for example, Excel sheets or design, like InDesign, Photoshop, Canva, like design related websites, or even Word sometimes. I use all of them, and so I don't really have much use for this ever. If I do internet browsing, it's usually on my iPad or on my cell phone. So I don't really do a lot of internet browsing on my computer, so I really don't have a lot of use for this. So I would definitely change these buttons for these. If they did that, this would be a perfect score. Maybe I would bump it up to 9.9. The reason I still wouldn't give it a 10 if they did that is because it's a beautiful color. I love pink. It's like a beautiful, perfect addition to my setup. But natural wear marks had to happen, and so you'll see that like it picked up some wear marks, and I think this one happens because it rubs against my keyboard, but that's not the only thing. It has thumb marks, so this finger here doesn't like really move a lot. This is the one that's clicking, and that got a stain. You'll also see the thumb stain in here, so you can see my thumb and some dirt here that comes from this area of my hand. And I wash my hands consistently. I literally always wash my hands, like every hour. Like I'm always washing my hands. It's just a habit I picked up from the pandemic. Like if I touch my face, go wash your hands, you know, like anything. That's just what I do, except maybe like a little scratch, I'll get over that. But like, you know, if I do rub or if I touch my hair, anything like that, I have to wash my hands afterwards. So, you know, it's just, it picked up dirt. I've tried cleaning it with like a disinfecting wipe and it doesn't come off. But besides all of that, it still looks cute. You can barely tell that it's like a little dirty. And it's helped relieve some of my pain in my arm and some of the symptoms that I was feeling. Literally, since the moment I started using it in the first part of this video, I have not gone back, and I really don't think I'm gonna go back. And as a matter of fact, I'm looking forward to future generations of this mouse that may be even better. We just got announcement on the Vision Pro by Apple, which like you do this, and my mind immediately was like, excellent, count me in, because I was like, you mean I don't gotta do this all day? I just gotta look and do this? Sold. Can I choose my own gesture? Can it be my left hand? Like, can my left hand click? You know? So, you know, who the hell knows what the world's gonna be like in a couple of years, if not in a decade or two. So that is all. Thank you for sticking around. If this was helpful, a like will be appreciated. I will be creating more content like this as time passes by. But thank you for watching so far, and hopefully you stick around. Bye. See you later.